Hello, and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by Sean.
Hello.
By Richard.
Hello.
By Pendragon Nomad.
Hello.
And by Sean.
Podge!
See what you did there.
Yeah.
I would also have accepted Fork.
Yeah.
Which I did recently sign into somebody's card at work. Like we gave them a 2-year anniversary card at work. And everybody put into the card a swear word in another language. And my note was a lot of swear words that were like the family safe version or the TV safe version of the swear words, which I found fun. Melon farmer, shut the front door, and forking.
Yeah.
Forking blimey. Anyway, swearing aside, hello and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of D&D. We are here to play D&D. We are here. Last time, you guys busted your way into Sunblight Fortress. You explored a little bit around the entrance. You found what appeared to be some bed chambers for the guards, and using the mace that Cherish had, you sort of tied the door shut with the chain. You snuck into a what appeared to be a war room, a map laid out of the 10 towns, and the route that a mechanical dragon took around it showed you that the 10 towns, each of the 10 towns were visited by this little 6-inch tall dragon figure. You then found a bedchamber and managed to extricate some items from a trapped chest before finding a wardrobe with a strange statue that none of you could quite place the religious significance of. But upon touching it to try to identify it, Carrion had the disturbing vision of having his brain eaten.
Screaming
in fear, you somewhat alerted the guards who were asleep in the bedchamber to your presence, and they burst out through both the door and a hidden passageway, and came, and you had a big fight, which you succeeded in winning, knocking at least one of the guards unconscious, so that you could ask some questions, and ask some questions you did, and get some answers you also mostly did. They were very derogatory towards you and did not like you very much, but informed you that the surface scum would be wiped from the face of the 10 towns before goading you into killing them. And you have then spent the remainder of your short rest, the hour-long breath-catching that you have done, ensuring that any of the other Duergar who were rendered unconscious have also now been killed. Now let's go back to the map, and I will say to you, what would you guys like to do now?
Because we learned, didn't we, that like there's an army downstairs, effectively down, like they're preparing to attack. somewhere in the 10 towns, wasn't it?
It has been claimed that there is an army downstairs, yes.
We were all discussing how best to deal with said army.
Yeah.
I mean, could we have a look down there to see if that actually is the case, like stealthily?
Not a bad shout.
Karen is just sat still in the room, not aware of any of this.
Can you do the nail thing?
I think I've already done it today. I think I did it when we
Yeah, you chucked it through the arrow
Yeah.
slit in the first
Yeah.
the room that Cherish then Misty stepped into.
to do it again would just be ripping out a fingernail.
Can we go and get that one and move that one?
It only works
Does it not
once a
work?
day.
I think it only works once. Yeah.
Aww.
I think once I come out of the sort of vision of it, I think that's it done. Whether it's, I've had my full time of it or not.
This place hasn't been. This area here hasn't been explored yet, has it? Fully explored.
Both AJ and somebody else, Brim. Both AJ and Brim have been into that room.
Wait, quick question. Was Kira supposed to be on tonight as well?
No,
Okay.
because they aren't here.
Stands to reason that they might not be coming.
Brim will inform you that it appears to be a large room with a lot of bed chambers, like doors to different bedrooms in it.
Right. Okay. How about, because it seems like coming from over here, like she's gonna step out, saying like it seemed like there's a hallway down there that's not been explored yet.
Yes.
Well, we never know. We might find something very useful, or explains the whole situation, or.
Yeah, it'd be good if we just have a good old exploration. Maybe that is probably another area we could probably go down to a level besides the lifty, whatever this is.
Well, that's
A
just a
self-destruct
chain
button
that you have
would
seen.
be-
Right. Should we go down that way then? Or give a moment a rest?
Well, I'm assuming that this is a conversation that you're having either at the very end of your short rest or just following it, so you've already had a short rest.
Yeah.
I've had my short rest, yeah.
Are we just gonna head down this corridor then? If we've all had our.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Carrion real quick. And just fuck up. Hey, Carrion.
He's just staring forward.
I turn back to Moss and just say, like, can you help me? Mhm. Hey, Carrion, we're gonna start moving again. Will you be alright now? Will you be alright to come with us? Do you still need another minute?
I'm fine. He starts getting up.
Moss will give you a hand up.
Yeah, I'll help out as well.
I feel the two zombies sort of also reach out to assist you.
Yeah. He's also,
After all the head pats and everything.
yeah.
Look, Carrion, like, if it become overwhelmed again, just let us know and we'll stop again, okay?
let's go. Oh, can I draw a little clock? Yeah, everyone.
Join the caravan of zombies.
I see your caravan and raise you my caravan.
I asked Dax if we both go in front and the rest of them and the others can go back. So that way we can cover more ground.
Yeah.
Let's go!
AJ, Brim, and Snicket are very happy to stay at the back of the group for the moment.
Hi.
No reason.
Suddenly you just hear a very muffled music of caramel dancing as you slowly pass Jackie and the disco lock.
I'm assuming they would probably make you keep you dancing lights moving along with us because we don't need to be stealthy anymore.
No, we're definitely kind of almost clear. Oh, I've seen that we're getting a little bit more stuff here. I'm going
a door.
So you've got a door in one direction and in the other direction a lowered portcullis.
Ooh. I'm going to listen to this door. Listening
Roll me
quite well.
a perception check.
Normal. It is 11.
You cannot presently hear anything on the other side of it.
I shake my head to the others. Don't hear anything.
Could I have a quick look at... I imagine if it's the portcullis, I can see through it, right?
Yeah, it's portcullis.
No.
So
Anything
yes.
in there that I can see just by looking through it?
You can see in the center of the room, there is a hole in the ground that descends into the darkness. And in the middle of the roof, a matching hole. So there's maybe about 5 foot of space around the edge of the room, and the rest of it is a sheer shaft that descends into the depths.
The one that's in the ceiling, does that lead to outside, or is that just another floor?
It raises up from the angle that you can see it. It raises up as far as you can see.
Okay. And is there any manner of opening the portcullis on this side?
You can see an iron lever jutting out of the west wall of this little corridor.
Okay. So that would presume that the security is to keep something in there rather than to keep us out, because, or indeed, if you were in there, you'd be trapped by that portcullis, but we're in that corridor, can access that room.
Seems to be that way, yes.
Interesting.
Can I, probably this is a stretch, can I hear anything coming from the holes?
You roll me a perception check.
I'm good at this. I'm meant to be anyway.
Yeah, now you said that.
Yeah, you've jinxed the roll now, so...
Well, I don't believe in jinxes, which is the most jinxy thing you can ever say.
I somehow rolled a -1.
You...
So yes, that's pretty,
Pretty good at rolling. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You focus, and you can't hear anything coming from above, but you can hear the sound of metal work happening below, the sound of hammer against metal.
Is it like that scene in the Two Towers when they're arming all the orcs? And whatnot?
There is certain, definitely metal on metal blacksmithery sounds.
But they could be making horseshoes. Or
They could be.
Swings for children's parks.
You
Buckets.
never know.
Metal bucket.
Could be making buckets.
Could be making We could be making buckets for chickens, because what chicken wouldn't want to be in a bucket?
I shall sort of pass on what I've just seen.
Okay.
I was going to say, it reminds me of that one song that's in Robots. It's pretty good.
Don't know. Can't remember. I don't know the words. It's very...
Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do we quickly look in here before we head on?
Right. Bax, can you just double check on this door, please?
Yeah. Like, you want me to listen?
Yes, please.
Why are you asking Dax to double check the door? Because you listened.
You listened. You heard nothing. There's nothing else on this door.
You were satisfied. It's not like you'd have some measure to know how successful you did at that.
But God, Dax, you have better hearing than me.
That is true.
Okay.
It's also, sorry, I have M&Ms in my mouth.
That's why you couldn't hear.
Yeah, stop eating things while you listen to the doors.
It's weird. I just keep hearing this crunchy sound, like.
Yeah, I got a crispy M&M. It's my favorite.
The sound of candy and stuff being crunched. It's weird.
Dax, you press your ear to this thick stone door, and it muffles a lot of the sound on the other side of it.
But there is sound.
But you do hear the sound of something sizzling.
Okay. I've
like something frying, or like...
Yeah.
Like something hot that's reacting to that heat.
Something hot in metal.
Well, I'm intrigued if nothing else, but...
This could be the kitchen.
It could be the kitchen.
But you don't hear any people.
No. But it's hard. It is hard to hear. It's a you know, heavy stone door. It's hard to hear. Should we open it up and have a look in?
Yeah.
So
Very slowly.
I'm happy opening the door. Or...
All right.
I don't want to steal anyone's thunder, but I suppose it's also stealing someone's trap if...
It's all yours.
All yours, indeed.
You open the door, and you see three braziers heaped with glowing red-hot coals that illuminate and heat the room. On the western end of the room is a hexagonal table surrounded by 6 stone chairs. Seated in the chair facing the door is a haggard old Duergar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She is devouring a buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange other food items from the Underdark. Lurking next to her at the table is a small mechanical dragon made of a shiny black substance. Hunched at the back of the room over 3 hot stoves are 3 Duergar cooks, and as they hear the sound of the door opening, they turn, drop their utensils, and reach for weapons at their belts. But the old Duergar at the table holds a hand out, says something in a deep guttural language you understand to be dwarvish, and they go back to cooking. The woman at the table looks to you. You are...
How... Oh, sorry. Carry on.
You are new here. Come take a seat. Enjoy some food with me.
How many of us can they see?
Probably the two of you in the door. Maybe Moss at this point.
Because I'm willing to be like, oh, so you've seen the two of us. Ah, right. All two of us have complete number.
Moss will sidestep out of the way. Okay.
Yes, we're a famous duo. Strictly two of us all the time. Never,
Oh, we've never wanted to be any more than two.
No.
Two's good enough for us two. Ah, two. I love the number two. Two.
Who you say?
I feel there are two of you.
How did you know?
Shock.
Well, there is plenty of food.
Even if there were more than two of you.
Even if there were, say, 7 or 8 of you, maybe.
Wait, how many is there? How many of us are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just 9 of us.
13, 14.
I mean, 9 is pushing it too far, but...
What? I'm including the zombies, okay?
9 we definitely don't have enough food for, but if there's 8 of you, that's fine.
1, 2,
10
3,
is right
4,
out.
10
5,
is
6,
right
7.
out.
There's 7 of us plus 2 of our favourite boys.
Well, Cherish, should both of us go into this room?
Sure.
All two of us.
All two of us. And, to
All
be
two of us.
polite, we'll close the door behind us. Because we weren't born in a barn.
Yep. Definitely close the door behind us.
You need to then step into the room, Cherish.
Yes, sir. Boop, boop.
We'll look at Carrion and be like, I don't like this.
This is fine.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure they had a perfectly good reason for locking themselves in a room with an enemy on their own. It's fine.
Moss is just going to have her ear planted to the door and she's listening as hard as she can to figure out what's going on in there.
Please come take a seat.
Well, could I ask first who we are going to be dining with?
My name is Grandolpher Musgat.
Dax the Unexpected.
Cherish.
Do you say that even if you've been invited to places, Dax?
Oh, yeah.
Because surely then you are Dax the Expected. This morning, for my breakfast, it's you are most definitely unexpected.
I mean, what I'd say is, nothing in my name contains who is doing the expecting, or when that happened.
This is fair.
So if I was unexpected to my parents, then I could always be Dax the Unexpected.
You bring up a fine point.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that another person has joined the call, so I'm going to just have to really quickly add another person to the overlays.
Yeah,
because Snicket stops T-posing in the hallway.
His arms are completely destroyed from T-posing.
Arms of steel.
She continues to just chew on the food and gestures to the to the other 5 seats and continues to offer you seats and food.
I'll take a seat.
I'll take a seat.
Is where I am now satisfactory?
I think that
John first.
the table would be sort of here
Oh, right.
because she is facing the door.
Yes.
Something's happened to my character. Something's happened.
I moved you to a table.
I was gonna say something's like proper like I can't move for some reason at some point.
Would you like some of the main dish? It is a Underdark speciality my chefs have prepared. Have you ever tried Intellect Devourer?
No.
You look
Cherish?
down at the table, and on the plate you can see what appears to be a brain covered in a thin layer of ash.
Cherish will begin to feel nauseous, but try her best to hold it in.
Can I offer you something to wash it down with?
I think I'm not hungry.
But it's a speciality of the Underdark. Mind Flayer piss.
My player piss.
No, it is muscat brew made from mushrooms.
Was that your surname?
Yes, it's
So
something that my clan creates.
are you a brewer by trade?
I am not.
Ah.
My clan does have brewers within it.
Do you have any toast? Like bread that we can toast on?
Bread. She turns around to the cooks and says something in Dwarvish.
Why couldn't Brim have been one of the ones you could see? Someone who spoke Dwarvish. That'd be really helpful.
Yeah.
And one of the guards / cooks pulls out some bread and throws it into the pan to toast it on both sides.
I thought he was gonna throw it in your face or something.
Yeah.
Room.
So, why are you here? Not just at my breakfast table.
I look at Cherish as if to I have no idea what we should say. Trying to convey that with my eyes.
We are touring around.
And you came to a Duergar fortress on this tour?
We got
Yeah.
lost.
And the architecture.
It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, that's in all the guidebooks.
Zardarok would be most thrilled to know that you are looking at his architecture.
Zardarok.
Yes, he is Zardarok's Sunblight. This is his fortress.
Oh, of course, yes.
I mean, at least for the moment.
Oh.
Is it up for sale? Because we're actually very, very wealthy, and could buy a castle.
Sale is a strong word.
Rent, then that's then beneath sale would be rent. That's a weaker word.
He has proposed an alliance between the Sunblights and the Musgat. I'm entertaining the offer,
Sorry. Listeners.
This is a gift, and she gestures towards the small dragon that mechanically sort of clicks and whirs and looks up at you both. But between you and me and the kitchen table, several of his loyal Duergar have already pledged their loyalty to me.
Oh. So you might not even need the alliance. You can just sort of subsume his faction.
Yes.
And just out of curiosity, what are your feelings towards the 10 Towns?
I feel that they have served their usefulness. They stand in the way of our next progression.
Yeah, I don't like them either. Do you, Cherish? Because I don't like them. No.
They lied. The lying is lie. They never lie.
Dax, are you enjoying the food?
Has the toast been brought over?
Ah, you're not eating the intellect.
No. I have a rule. I'm a hunter by trade, and I don't eat meat that I have not hunted myself.
But you will eat bread that you have not yourself hunted.
It's hard to. Well, depending how you look at it, it's either ridiculously hard or very easy to hunt bread. And I'm not. I'm either way is unsatisfying.
You have fine skills that. This is fair, all the more for me. And she pulls over and has another slice of brain. Goat says Dax running after bread with a butter knife.
Come here!
The chef that she spoke with after a few minutes brings over a very toasted couple of slices of bread.
And do you have any butter with jam? Actually, no. I'll stick with just the bread. Thank you. And I shall have a little nibble at the bread.
It doesn't taste very fresh. It doesn't taste like it's gone off. It doesn't taste like it's made of wheat and surface harvested items.
And then what are the ingredients for this bread? Because it tastes very nice.
Oh, we've ground some mushroom to be flour. It's hard to get wheat to grow in the Underdark.
Yes.
I don't know the exact fungus that we use. That's not my job. And they don't speak common, so they wouldn't know the common name for it.
And who do these the kitchen staff? Who do they work for?
These are my bodyguards. And chefs.
What? Oh. That's a
multitasking.
Yeah.
It's convenient for when I'm traveling. Plus, I trust them. Further than I trust Sardarok.
Well, Cherish,
Yes.
do you think we should be heading off? Because obviously, things to do, castles to see, architecture to study. Thank you very much for breakfast.
Do
Oh yeah.
do enjoy seeing the marvellous mechanical constructions a few doors down.
Like the dragon you have there.
I mean, there is an elevator. If you've not seen one before, it is a rather fabulous construction.
And what does an elevator do?
It elevates you to other levels.
Are we talking in a spiritual sense or a...
In a physical, you get from one floor of this building to another.
I'll tell you what might impress you, right? If you think that's good. Where we're from, we've got stairs. And you just go up and down all the time. It's great.
These are... the elevator here goes quite a lot further.
Well, I've seen some big staircases.
Impractical for staircases.
Still, though, I'd look into it because it's a...
We do understand staircases. Would you like to take any intellect devourer for the road?
Cherish?
No, thank you, but thank you.
Any of Muscat brew?
Oh, we should probably take a little just to go, just so we can say we've had some.
Fair.
Would you like a glass to take with you, or I could possibly share? And she turns around and speaks to one of the chefs in Dwarven and
Cockney.
in Cockney.
Oh, blimey, governor!
Blimey, governor!
It's like,
Nip down the apple and pears and get some...
No idea what to say. Fascinating listening to it.
She speaks to one of the chefs, and they go over to a pile of supplies, and he confirms something back to her in Dwarven. We could share with you a small half cask, sealed for travel.
That seems exceptionally generous.
Well, you've been fine partners, and you've not threatened to kill me once.
Do your dining companions often threaten to kill you?
I have had some very interesting dining companions. Surface dwellers tend to go straight for the more brutal ways to deal with the Duergar.
Well, we're certainly not prejudiced, against Duergar.
Just don't leave this room.
I mean, I think it's a bit early in the day for us to be drinking alcohol.
Well, the cask is sealed, so you don't need to open it immediately.
Oh, we could take the whole cask.
Yeah, it's a small travel cask.
Oh, that is very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah,
You've been most entertaining.
And so when we get this cask after that, we're going to leave, okay? And I mean, there's no need to tell anyone you saw us.
Who would I tell?
Well, exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll see anybody before I get a chance to leave this room. I mean, after all, having breakfast this late, it's almost time for lunch.
I don't like the sound of that.
You're just going to roll right into lunch?
I just might.
Have you ever had brunch?
I've tried it. It didn't agree.
So can we get this cask, GM, and then be on our way?
The chef brings you over a small cask. It's like a half cask of the ale and hands it to you, and off you trot.
Well, thank you very much. You've been a very gracious host.
As Moss hears the door handle start to go, she'll step back to the side.
It's like, I didn't like that. I'd rather, try to kill us, because that was creepy. Didn't like it.
Yeah. Come on, move, you stupid thing. Can't move, John. Can't move. There we go.
Does anybody want to bring Jeff up to speed on what's happened?
Nah, he'll figure out himself.
Okay.
We were doing a bit of exploring, Jeff. We found a room sealed by a portcullis with a hole to the floor below and a hole in the ceiling. We didn't go in there though. We went in that room, and when we opened the door, there was a bunch of Duergar in there. But we were very nice. And we had a little bit of breakfast, and we learned that the person in there whose name I wrote down. No, I didn't. I wrote down your name. But they were from a powerful dwarven clan, I think, and they were. Yeah, I've just remembered it. It's Grandolpher Musgart. And they are in talks for an alliance with Sunblight, the guy, and but she thinks she can just take over. Like, some of his people are coming over to her side already, which says to me this is now in Dax. As Dax, like, we could stir up some problems here.
Yes.
She was very trusting.
It's scary.
Yeah. And we got a cask.
Also, can we
Is there any
hear...
food?
Okay, confirmation Jeff is here. Cool.
I am here, yes. Was there any food?
There
Lot.
is, but not
don't-
the kind of good. Yeah.
But also, we told her it was just the two of us. So don't go in there.
And then you just see he's like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. It's like
I'm already in this.
inching
Okay,
towards the
never
door.
mind.
I'm just here mesmerised by these disco balls.
Okay, so where do you go now?
I mean, there's more down the corridor, isn't there? Yeah.
The corridor does extend further.
Or we could go into this room with the portcullis and see what's down in the hole. That might be a way to look in.
Yeah. We'll do that.
If we could at least get a look in, then we'll know what's around.
Yeah. Like, if there's an army in there, we go, yeah, there is an army.
What's further down here, though?
Well, I think we can go along there and have a look, but
Open the
if
door.
we're trying to see what's down there, this might be the...
So do you pull the
Easiest way.
switch in the wall?
No, I don't. Because I want to check to see if it's alarmed or something like that.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Can I help with looking?
Yes, you can either... Whichever one of you wishes to do the investigation can roll with advantage from the other one helping.
I will just assist.
Alright.
You see nothing in the mechanisms behind this lever beside the fact that it will open the door.
I'll pull the lever.
With a mechanical, the door slides upwards, the portcullis slides up into the ceiling, and you are granted access to the room beyond it, a 5-foot space, and then a hole, a sheer drop leading down into the darkness as far as your dark vision can see.
So if I look down, I can just see darkness still.
Yes.
And if I look up,
darkness at the very edge of your. What is the distance of your dark vision?
ooh,
So I think most people it's 60 feet, but I do want to just double check that nobody has like
60 feet, yeah.
super mega wicked
60.
dark vision.
Pretty sure. Yeah, dark vision 60 feet.
I mean, the only thing I'm going to do now would be to drop something down there, but that seems,
Yeah.
you know.
What could possibly go wrong?
Just hear a rock clatter down, and then about a minute later, you just hear. Oh,
Fool of a took.
You know, I'll be happy if there was a Gandalf in our life right now.
fool of a took!
You look back to Carrion, the wizard, and go, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've liked Lord of the Rings better if Gandalf was more like Carrion. That would have. Where'd you get that skull, Gandalf? Well, I just collect them. Well, I don't. As I say, aside from throwing something down there, I don't know what we're gonna get out of this. Or suppose one of the fly people could fly up, or indeed down, but that would seem more dangerous to see what's.
It's true.
I we saw
AJ can't see in the dark, so that's AJ out.
Wasn't there another with the room that had the map? Didn't it have like a sort of a skylight or something, so something could exit via the roof? Am I imagining that?
I believe you are imagining that."
Ah. I should have a discussion about something getting access via the roof, because it was the flying monster thing we were worried about. But I'm probably just imagining that. Should we carry on down the corridor?
I think we should, yeah. We're not going to learn anything from the darkness just yet. At least it seems like nothing can, well, unless it can fly, can appear up that. Should we close this again?
Yeah. Definitely think we should close it. So, we'll close the portcullis.
You pull the lever in the other direction, and the portcullis slides shut and back into place.
So you're right.
No. I mean, it's a short answer.
Grandolpher looks amused over at the door as like this disco ball of lights appears underneath it for a few minutes.
Oh no.
Party corridor, what can we say?
Just, none of them looked like spellcast.
And then you just hear like a muffled, like I said, a muffled musical rave.
Yeah, just
Starts here coming
just
through.
very, very muffled through the door, just caramel dancing.
Just getting the bass.
Pretty much.
Door north, door
So we
east.
got, yeah.
You know
All
what's
the
really
doors
annoying
now.
is that M&Ms don't have a sticker to conceal your stack. This is upsetting. How am I supposed to conceal my sex, M&M? Put your goddamn stickers on, yeah.
Well, eat them all.
Yeah, it's the only answer.
I can't.
What kind of what kind of fucking pansy doesn't eat the entire bag of M&Ms?
What, do you want to eat the bag of M&Ms?
Yes.
Fine. Let me find a way to give it to you then, you bitch.
I would like to sneak along the corridor and listen at this door, please.
Away
While the
from
conversation of
argument about
M&M's is going on back there.
I was expecting to say, I would like to have some M&Ms, please.
Roll me a perception check.
Perception, normal.
Sweetie, swooty. I'm going
You-
for this door, Yudi.
You press your ear up to the solid stone door. And you strain to listen at the door, and both the other two people that have approached doors can roll me perception checks for their door as well.
Yes, sir. I don't hear shit.
You are not sure, Moss, that you hear anything on the other side. There is something, but you can't quite tell what it is.
Something, but not sure what.
Sounds potentially like language, but very quiet to oneself.
Okay, so like someone might be muttering to themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Not loud enough that you can pick out what they are saying.
Should just kind of turn back and mouth at the others. One, maybe. Quiet muttering.
Cherish, you press
Yes,
your
sir.
ear to the door. It's cold door. And you hear nothing on the other side.
Your ear freezes to the door.
You're stuck.
Snicket, you press your ear to the door and you hear the sound of chain moving via mechanical methods.
Snicket's eyes light up.
See, I thought you were going to say them Terminator 2 theme music, because that's what it reminded. You open the door, they're all watching DVD.
You open the door and it's like the T-1000 skeleton form.
The T-1000 looks, come with me if you want to leave, Snicket.
Snicket absolutely would. He'd be gone.
I think I might actually open this door because the chains and machinery intrigues me.
It's sort of a
I'm gonna
regular
press it.
sound as well.
I'm going to press it. Pressed it.
You see a room, and I will describe that
Yeah.
room for you now. Braziers of hot coals stand in the corners of the room, working to offset the cold air that flows through the arrow slits on the south wall. Scattered around the room, there are several training dummies made of wood and sackcloth, as well as 4 freestanding suits of plate armor. A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room. You can see a chain running up and down through it in constant motion. In constant motion. You hear loud mechanical noises coming from above and below it.
Do the suits of armor, which I imagine are these counters here, are they moving at all or are they inanimate?
They are inanimate. They are stood at attention.
Okay. In that case, seeing them as normal suit, just like nothing more than suits of armor, I'm just going to go into the room.
About 10 seconds passes, and a box-shaped iron elevator raises out of the ground in the middle of the cage and stops. Doors
Go to have a look.
and about a minute passes and the doors slide shut and the cage raises up into the ceiling.
Did I see anything in that minute that I looked inside?
You saw a large empty metal box.
So do you think it's just
Interesting.
running all the time? Like you don't call it?
It
And
looks like some. Is this something that could elevate you between floors? 'Cause that's a great idea if it is.
Pick stairs obsolete.
I know, so much effort saved.
About 3 minutes passes, and the entire time the chain moves, and the 3 minutes pass, and the metal box drops out of the ceiling, like controlled, lowers into position, the doors.
I want to get inside it so bad.
Here you come.
You want to be inside it.
Do
If you go in that elevator, that's it.
I shall remain sensible and not go inside it.
Another minute passes. The doors slide shut, and it disappears into the floor again.
I shall leave the room and go to inform the others. Hey Dax, come in here. Look at this thing. It's a box that elevates you between floors.
That would be the elevator.
Oh, you know all about it.
Yeah.
It's a great idea though. You never need to use stairs again.
It seems. I don't know. It seems to me like solving a problem that didn't need to be solved. Can I go back to Moss?
I'm hoping that's the sound of the machinery through the door that you just mimicked there, John.
Yes.
I'm going to close the door. Go back to the others.
The loud mechanical sounds are muffled by the door. You can still hear them, but they're...
So Moss, you thought you could hear someone on the other side of the door?
Yeah, one person muttering, I think. Like, muttering to themselves, maybe.
Now, I know I could change my... I can cast Disguise Self. I think Carrion can as well. Because last time we opened the door...
AJ can, I Carrion can't.
Last time we did that, we opened the door. It went very well, got some breakfast, but, could have went very differently. So maybe if I take on the form of a Duergar or one of the ones we've seen, and then peek in, and then, worst comes to worst, I would just open the door I shouldn't have opened as a Duergar. Rather than intruder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll explain my plan to... I say plan. It's a grand word for what that is. But, I'll explain what I'm going to do to everyone else, just to see if there's any objections or...
That sounds fine. I'll pop around the corner.
AJ questions if you want them to turn off the dancing lights for now.
If you could.
I won't be able to see, but Brim's here. I'll hold his hand.
Hang on. Karen's gonna send a zombie.
Don't worry, AJ. I know you can't see. I've sent a zombie to help you.
It's even better. Would AJ know that it's not Brim's hand they're holding?
I mean, I feel that Brim and the zombie hold AJ's hand.
A hand each.
I assume that they both managed to hold AJ's hands, and they're not holding, Brim and the zombie are holding each other's hand, and AJ's like, what the hell's going on?
Yes. No.
Why does it feel weird?
Sorry, that is exactly what happened.
Hang on a second, let's just roll. No, they managed to successfully hold the correct person's hand.
Oh, that's disappointing.
But The three of them will go and duck around this corner.
So I will very slowly sort of open the door a bit, as little as I can, just to sort of, peek in. Look at like one of the Duergar that we've already seen.
Specifically one of the guards or Grandolph?
One of the guards. I think Grandolph could create problems if I...
Okay.
And I'll have a look in.
You subtly open the door, and this dark room contains a single plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and has 4 unlit braziers in it. Mounted on the walls are the heads of various creatures. You see things like crag cats, a grick, a drow, a quertoa, a troglodyte, a wolf, a grimlock, mounted like trophies to the wall.
A drow?
Yes.
Oh.
Sat on the stone bed, sulking in the dark, you see a familiar Duergar. This is the Duergar whose fortress you previously invaded and he ran away from.
So is this a different Sunblight?
This is Nildar Sunblight, the owner of, or the person in charge of the fortress that you found near Caer Koenig.
Does he notice me as I open the door?
He seems lost in his thoughts as you've quietly opened the door.
I mean, this doesn't look like a... It's not a cell, is it? Because it's not even locked.
No, it's quite clearly a bedroom.
Okay.
Am I correct in thinking that we have we are approaching this same Duergar twice with disguised self?
Yes. Precisely.
God.
But disguised as someone else.
If this goes wrong and he figures out that you're not a Duergar, he is not going to trust any Duergar ever again.
It's going to be so tragic for him.
I will very gently shut the door.
Okay.
And then go back to the group and explain what I saw.
Right.
That only leaves one door left to try.
Again, should I open that one? Because I still look like I've got this for an hour, so I might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shuffle
I'll
myself
remember
back out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to back up as well, just in case.
I was gonna say, we did close that door, didn't we?
Which door?
Yes.
The door that you came out of.
With the cranky guy.
Yes, I
Sad
saw
time,
that.
sad boy. Sad boy.
This room is decked out in the same sort of decoration as the other room. A plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and 4 unlit braziers. But there is nobody in the room.
So is this like guest bedrooms?
You can't tell.
Nah.
It's a bedroom. It looks slightly bigger than the room you just looked into.
And does this have heads on the wall? And
It does not.
yeah. Does it look like anyone? I know no one's in there now, but does it look like it's being used or?
It does not look like it's actively being used. Roll me an investigation check. From the door, it's very difficult to tell any more than nobody has slept in here in the last day or two.
All right, well, I'll have a. I'm gonna venture in.
Which is definitely possible with this door, I'm sure of it. There you go.
We go.
Roll me maybe a survival check.
That doesn't sound good.
Or you can take another... Yeah, no, we'll do survival. Especially as, you know, your favourite enemy is...
Yeah. Dwarves, goblins.
As you head into the room and you look around and you take note of the general decor in here, this is a nicer appointed room than the other room that Nildar was in. But nobody has been here for a few months. There is a fine layer of dust over the furniture that suggests that somebody hasn't been here for a while, and that somebody is keeping it for when somebody returns from somewhere else.
So I open that. I'm going to try and get Moss's attention. Moss, come here.
Yeah.
Because I know we've already had this. Could you check this stone lock? Was it a locker? Trunk.
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 Ooh,
Could you
yeah.
check this for traps or that sort of thing? Just because I know we already had one of them.
Yeah, can do. John, what am I rolling?
Let me have a quick look. Roll me an investigation check.
Can I help them at all?
Yeah.
So at advantage?
So at advantage. You start to kneel by the chest. And you go to reach out towards it.
Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me. Don't bite me. Please don't bite me.
And it goes to bite you.
Bastard.
Let me just tokenize it real quick.
Organize!
That's a lot of teeth you've got there. That's a lot,
As
that's a
you-
lot of teeth.
As you go to reach out towards the chest, realizing that you are not its owner, the chest sprouts teeth. Its opening cracks open, and it reaches out to attack you.
Oh no.
So is it not? Is it a mimic or is it?
I mean,
the actual chest
it's
with
a mimic
shoe
on the
device?
fucking thing.
It is indeed a mimic. Moss. Does an 11 hit? Actually, no, that's going to be an advantage because it's surprise. Because you're not
motherfucker.
you're not expecting a chest to suddenly bite you. So
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah.
does a 17 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You take 9 points of damage.
Ow.
3 of those are acid damage.
Does that make any difference with how I apply it?
No, but it
Oh.
It stings, it burns.
Different kind of sizzle sounds.
And I'm going to say, roll me some initiatives.
Yes, please.
And I'm just going to change up the music.
Come on. it.
Well.
Now I'm gonna wait
Snicker will be around at some point.
I'm just gonna sit back and just like watch you all.
Watch Moss lose limbs.
So do I have to roll for the zombies, or do they just go after me? I can't remember.
think they... I don't remember.
Hang on, let me get the spell up.
I feel like they went after you last time, but I could be
Yeah, I think they went on. I'm pretty sure that's possibly the case, but
That's the simplest way to do it, I think.
make
Yeah.
100% sure.
I'll just for the moment update them to your... Do we have a Tanny in the building?
Yes.
Could you roll me initiative, please?
Yes. Blink.
Oh, what
Done.
wonderful initiatives everybody has rolled. And that means it's Mimic's go again now.
Oh, motherfucker!
And what can
It's very
Mimic...
sweary mimic.
Mimic extends a pseudopod of this strange... It still looks like a stone chest, but its teeth... It's got multiple eyes in its surface, and it extends a stone pseudopod out and tries to lash out at Dax.
But I do look like a Duergar.
It doesn't... You don't look like the Duergar who owns this chest.
Yeah, maybe Duergar next stuff. Like,
That is a 22 to hit.
oh, yeah, that'll hit.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this pseudopod slams into you, and you are grappled.
Oh, dear.
It sticks to you, and no matter what you do, it doesn't come off. Grappled.
Grappale.
And next up, it is Cherish.
Yes. I'm coming in! I gotta get here first. Survive. I think that uses up my app. I'll go right here. Oh. Token error. Okay. Rude.
Yeah, you're trying to go through a wall.
That is kind of a fair point. Okay, there we go. And then here, that should be all my movement. Let me check.
Yeah, that was 30 feet.
Cool. And let's see. Can I give Blade Ward to somebody? Can I give Blade Ward? No.
No, that is a self spell.
Cool. But I can use Eldritch Blast on this guy.
You can do.
Yes, I can. Holy shit. I'm going to use Eldritch Blast. Smacky smack. Roll, damn it!
Roll that attack.
Normal.
Well then.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
I would say gold, because most of the time we've said like when she activates her Eldritch Sight is known to be gold, so it's almost
Okay.
like kind of a gold, yellowy, glowy kind of look.
You throw forth a beam of golden, glowing energy, and it slams into the wall at the back of the room, and just chunks of the wall explode outwards.
Yeah, I'm not good at aiming. Better get it close up, really.
And
Watch yourselves.
It is now AJ's turn, and AJ is no idea what's going on, is going to sort of move down the corridor towards where their friends are. Dax.
My screens went black, as if like I was blind or something. I don't know if that's...
That shouldn't be a thing. Refresh your screen.
But yeah, I think I'm just going to try and stab it with my sword.
Okay.
I'm not at any disadvantage, am I, for being grappled? It's just like
No,
my
you
movement
cannot move away from it.
Yeah. Right. So once this refreshes, I'll stab it. I'll try to anyway. Sorry, just hang on a second. That's better.
You have eyeballs again, yeah.
Look at that flaming longsword.
Any minute now, we're going to look at Flaming Longsword D20 rolls.
Any minute now.
You swing the longsword down, and it hits into the mimic.
Yeah.
Roll me some
I didn't think
damage.
to hex it or anything. Damn.
No.
What?
No. So 9 damage.
It takes some damage.
And
I like the careful choice of words there.
I'll attack again. I don't suppose I could hex in between attacks, could I?
You can, yes.
Oh, that's very kind. Okay, and then I'll stab the thing again.
A 12 just hits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then D6 for hex, I think. So, oh, that was worth casting. 11 points of damage.
Okay. As you slam the sword into it twice, each time you hit it, there's like a ripple across the surface of the stone chest, and you sort of see a ripple of wood-like texture that then turns back into the stone. Carrion.
Hello. Carrion will take another step. He can see it from here. And he is going. Is he close enough? I think. He's close enough. I'm going to, with a flick of my wrist, be a tendril of blue-green energy in a whip form, and I am going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
It is a DC 16 intelligence saving throw.
Well, it rolled a 10.
Because it's dumb. So
It's a box.
It's
I mean,
dumb. It will take 9 physical damage, psychic damage, and also, I mean, not really going to be much of a thing for this, I don't think, but it can either move, do an action, or a bonus action. It can't do all 3.
Okay. We shall see if that matters, as it now becomes the zombies' turn.
Yes. I will have told them to just start moseying up. 20 feet is as far as I can go. Meh. Meh. Just stop moseying along. That's as far as I can really get.
Brim is gonna also mosey, but Brim moseys significantly faster than Zombleby friends.
I forget Zombles have much slower moseying.
But he can only get to here and can't see it, so it is now the turn of Moss.
Hello.
Hi.
I can still move because I'm not grappled, can't I?
You can
I
still
shift
move.
to here?
You
Is
can
there anything
indeed.
in the way of there?
Nope.
Sweet. But I'm gonna get advantage. I'm gonna use my rapier because I feel like I'm too close for a short bow.
You are too close for a short bow.
That attack at advantage.
Thank God for the advantage on that one.
Yep.
That does indeed hit. And you can add the 2d6 extra damage.
2d6 in the bonus. Normal. Eat some dice.
Nice.
17.
It ripples again, and you can see that it's now having a hard time keeping up the stone effect that it had when you first came into the room, and it's sort of rippling between stone, granite, marble, wood, various different oaks and mahoganies and metal chests. It's not having a good time. And eventually, Snicket.
Is it still alive?
It is
That
still
thing that
alive.
I can't see. I'm going to move up next to my friend Carrion. I can still see it from here. Just get my hand out. 3 armor plates detached from my armor. Spin around under their own steam. Point at it and shoot it for Scorching Ray.
Okay. Roll me your 3 Scorching Rays, Tony Stark.
Hugh. Hugh.
A 13 will hit. A 15 will hit.
Hugh.
And a 12 also just hits.
Ooh, nice.
So roll me the full 66 damage.
That's 1. Oh, he only gave me 1.
No.
That's. I can do the rest. The rest coming up now. There we go. 24 fire damage in total.
I'd say, how do you want to do this? But with
I think
fire,
it speaks for itself, really. I think it speaks for itself, really. Yes.
the 3 metal plates detach from your arm and slams into the creature, and the stone chest ripples. Wood, metal, stone, granite, marble, and then just melts into a puddle on the ground.
Wood, metal, stone, marble, mushrooms? What?
What? Like,
What the heck is that? What was that?
What is a chest? Isn't it?
I mean, looks like a wanders still unsteadily in, just kind of pokes at it with his staff.
There's sort of a vaguely sticky black tar-like substance on the ground.
Does it have a skull?
It's got some teeth.
It's like, well, it looks kind of organic.
We must know what a mimic is. We're adventurers. Classic, you know.
You've heard stories, Dax.
Would I have read anything about it? Because I say read a lot.
You've probably read something mention it.
Yeah, even if it's just like in passing in a story or something. I think it might. I think it looks like it might be a mimic.
I am not a fan. Do not like.
And they don't tend to engender fans, really. But you know,
is there anything else in this room?
Somebody's going to come along and also poke at it.
But it's a chest. Is there anything inside it?
There is not.
Is there anything else in this room worth exploring? Or
There is a stone bed.
is there anything underneath the stone bed? And
I'll say you find sort of some notes that someone's taken. They mention heading to East Haven.
Oh.
It makes mention of a name of Dearth Sunblight.
have we came across Dearth before?
I don't believe you've questioned any of the Duergar whose heads you chopped off. So
Can we do it now?
you don't have the heads anymore.
I like the way you actually accepted that as a possibility rather than just saying no, they're dead.
I mean, I would say normally that's not a possibility, but gestures to the person stood next to AJ and Carrion right now.
What, the zombie?
It's only slightly inconvenient at the moment.
Did
I mean,
anyone?
I can't ask them if they're Dearth.
Could
Oh wait, are you talking about me?
Are you?
Sorry, I pretty much have zoned out. I am, yeah.
has anyone sort of reacted to this fight? And like, can we hear?
You don't seem to hear any reaction to it.
So about this elevator then.
Well, there's also the Sunblight fellow in the room.
We've not questioned him. He might know about Dearth. Or he should know about Dearth if he's the Sunblight.
I mean, he looked very melancholy.
Probably because he got chased out of his fortress by some people.
Yeah. And do you reckon if we were to tell him that Grandolpher is going to betray head Sunblight man, they would, pass that on, start a Duergar fight?
Maybe?
How are you doing, Moss, after that?
She's a little like she's kind of looked back a few times, like I didn't know that was a thing. So far, like she seems like she's holding it together, but yeah, there's a little grin of like, I didn't scream down the place. This is good.
Any memories come back associated with fighting such things, or?
No, and I'd quite like to have that memory go. They're not pleasant. Are they just chests?
They're a trap for. Well, they're a monster, but like often serve as like a sort of trap for adventurers.
But like they can only look like chests, right?
No, they can
No,
look
no,
like
no.
anything.
Oh.
I heard of one that
Doors.
looked like a big house.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just an ordinary house.
That's not what I wanted to know.
So sorry, I didn't mean to unlock myself right now.
I mean, you know, you get those programs where they'll get a chest out and another chest, and they're like, which is the real chest and which is the mimic chest, and you've got to cut into it, and that's how you find out.
Oh, I've seen that stage show. Don't they often turn out to be cake?
Sometimes turn out to be cake. Yeah.
If more things could turn out to be cake, that would be nice.
You're getting confused. One time they brought out a cake, and one of the cake was a mimic.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
AJ says, I hear the Topaz Mola once fought a mimic that looked like a bookshelf.
Who are the Topaz Mola?
Ah. Don't be silly. That never happened.
That's what they say in the stories.
So,
Never heard of them.
what are we going to do now? Because there's the elevator, and then there's what's his name, Sunblight in the room.
Well, if the elevator elevates to a different floor, maybe we should finish on this floor first?
The only thing left on this floor is Sunblight, right?
Then
Okay.
Yeah.
we'll talk with him.
But I mean, he doesn't like us.
I mean, he does still currently look like a Duergar, doesn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can't speak. I can't speak Dwarvish or Undercommon.
Well, actually, no. Is Disguise Self a concentration spell?
Oh.
I can't remember.
No, it's not.
No. Oh,
It just lasts, and then
just lasts. Yeah, you still do look like a Duergar. You don't speak Duergar, so
no.
Be inconvenient.
Mm.
You could just. Oh no, that wouldn't work out. You could just speak to him in common. Maybe he'll speak to you in common back. You might get confused why you're speaking common,
Yeah.
but
I'm practicing for when we attack the 10 towns.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go in, see how this goes.
Everyone hide around the corners.
All right. So, open the door. Not sort of. Well, I'm gonna knock, but then open the door. Sniggers.
I'm just hiding behind the door just to make sure.
Wait, where am I?
You're hiding. Right. So I shall open the door, knock on it, open the door, and then sort of push it too, so it's not shut, but just so you couldn't see out into the corridor. Orders from Sunblight, Zara Sunblight, that were to practice our common for when we attack the 10 towns.
Father wishes us to dirty our tongues.
Well, you know, when we capture them all and take slaves, it's going to be hard to order them around in a language they don't speak.
You are optimistic that there will be survivors.
Again, this is just what the
Father
leader was
has
saying.
some grand ideas, I suppose.
He's a very wise man.
So they say.
I've just been sent to check on you, see if you need anything.
Has there been any news on Death?
Oh shit.
He's fucking dead.
No news on Death. No.
My brother did always like to fail to return. wanderer.
I mean, in ways, went as well as it's a tricky place to get to and come back from.
What are you talking about? He went to the corner shop.
He went for milk.
That was 2 months ago.
No, I have no requirements at the moment.
Okay. And do you know about Grandolfo in the other room there? I just checked in on them. They're having like a proper feast.
She does like her food. I don't see what father sees in her. Mother was fine.
I just thought it was a like sort of political alliance. I didn't realize.
You don't know much of alliances amongst our people. Be thankful.
Yeah. I mean, in my station, we can, we don't have to worry about alliances in marriage. You just marry people.
Yes, there are ways that would be nice. I have no need of you. Be gone.
Right, I'm done. Fuck off.
If you do need anything, just shout or something, and someone will come along.
Yes, let me know if there is any word from Death.
I will do. I mean, what was the last you heard? Just to check that you got all the up-to-date details.
Well, I heard that he had been successful in reclaiming the Shardalen from East Haven. It had returned with that fiend that they used as a distraction.
Yep, that fiend. Yep.
But he has not returned himself.
Yeah, that's the last we'd heard. All of us guys.
Then I'm glad we are all on the same page.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Shut the door.
You do not get a bye from him.
No.
Bye. I love you.
That's it. So Durf's his brother. His father is the top Sunblight one. Durf's the one who stole the stuff from East Haven, but he hasn't come back yet. Did we kill anyone in East Haven? Did we kill any Duergar?
No, I mean,
Before
we did on the
got
boat,
here?
like on the like the ferry that we found those Duergar on, but we've not found any since.
But he seems just to be sulking in there. I don't know what his deal is.
Probably just that. Just sulking.
Guess we just leave him to it.
I mean, the only thing to say is like we could let him know that Grandolfo is going to betray his father.
And we could do that.
Yep, someone rolled something.
There was a roll, a sneaky roll.
No, don't worry about it.
We don't have any proof.
And John just said not to worry about it. I think we should worry about it.
And I feel good about this, yes.
We don't have any proof of the betrayal.
I'm trying to think did she tell us anything that we could have, like...
Nothing that you could prove.
No specifics.
I mean, I've got a feeling that if we went back in there, just as ourselves, and said, oh, by the way, who was it who'd, betrayed Sunblight? She would just tell us. Just seems so, then we can go back and go, oh, it's, Durf, or, whoever is the traitor, and then that,
What are you doing, guys?
Brian.
I mean, I'm happy to sort of run back in there and go, oh, I just popped in on them and I heard them over here and I overheard them plotting in there. Her and her chef bodyguards.
Can you do that?
Are you doing that, or are you...
Right.
Because at the moment we've floated that plan several times. You either need to do it, or you need to move on to something else.
We need to know what's going on this floor before we go to the next floor, so we've got to do something, and that's the only logical plan I can see currently.
Okay. Right. I am going to walk down the corridor quietly, and then I'm going to run as fast as I can.
I'm going to get my zombie to grab Cherish and drag her back into the corridor.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna run parallel, and basically like just burst through that door in like, you know, some agitation. And
what do you think you are doing back again?
Grandolfo, she's going to betray your father. She was talking to her chef bodyguards about how they were going to, how there's people in your group who in our group, because, you know, I'm in your group, who are going to betray the Sunblights.
And there's only two of us, aren't it?
Roll me a deception check.
I'm not even going to ask for advantage because I'm disguised, because this is ridiculous.
Come on, dice. Come on, dice. Be nice, please.
Nice be dice. Wait.
Dicey nice. Nicey dice.
Dicey nice.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it was an opposed roll there, so you never know.
What do you mean she's going to betray father?
She was saying that there's other dwarves in your father's service who were going to join her without the alliance. So she's just going to take over. There's not going to be an alliance. She's just going to eliminate you all.
We already know.
Oh. Okay. What are you, we, us doing about that?
Well, Nephron is currently being tortured.
Nephron, okay.
Oh.
And I'm assuming Grandolfo doesn't know that. Like, are they expecting Nephron back?
They would expect her back at some point, I assume. But she was the captain of our guard. I expect you to remember that she is a traitor.
No.
Oh no, yeah, of course. Look, I'm you know, I'm low-level guy. I'm not up in all the, you know, machinations, grand strategy, you know.
And yet you do not know where the captain of your own platoon is.
Well, they've been tortured.
Yes.
So, like, that's where they are. And, like, I'd been told, you know, that I'd basically been told, you know, they'd been taken, but I didn't know much more than that. But yeah, so it sounds like you've got this all in hand. I was trying to use my initiative. I shan't do that again.
Try not to think for yourself.
That is a mistake. Yes. Yes. Well, bye.
You close the door and then you realise you're still inside. Open the door, step through, close the door again.
All right, and I'm going to open it again. And really go. Sorry. Close it again.
He walks over and just pushes the door closed as you were saying sorry through it.
Yeah. And they're going to run back and they go, right, they know she's going to betray them. It was flawless, by the way.
Good. That's what. Oh, good. That's what we wanted, wasn't it?
That was flawless subterfuge in there. I know you didn't see, none of you witnessed any of that, but
We
fantastic.
could just tell.
With my zombie being a little bit closer, could he have heard anything? and just at that moment turn around and just shake his head disappointedly.
Yes. Yeah, I'll let that happen.
I'd like to see you do better, zombie. So why don't we tell her that they know? This is getting very convoluted.
Wait, what are we trying to do exactly? Are we trying to turn them
It
against
just
each
sounds
other?
like we're just causing drama. We want to make a havoc by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
I mean, it will make our lives easier if they fall into infighting all of a sudden. It might thin their numbers some bits. And
that was my idea. That they'll get more involved in sorting this out than there were plans, and
It's a good way of just, making it less issue for us. I think we should keep doing it. This is fun. Not gonna lie, guys.
it's like an episode of Frasier. It's like a farce. We're just dashing around from room to room.
I feel like my husband at this point because he likes this stuff.
okay, me and my zombies are gonna go in this room and take AJ with us. Because she might. Because now we know that this room is the elevator. It's like if she's gonna go down, she's gonna run this way.
Yeah.
That's not the elevator.
It is.
Elevator's down here.
Yeah.
That's hole in the ground. That's elevator.
Okay.
Elevators. The
Yeah.
one of like the
Yeah,
training numbers.
down
Oh,
here.
right. Sorry.
Yeah, I've been pinging down here.
Yeah. Right. So, Cherish,
Yep.
do you want to come with me? Because I look like a Duergar right now.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I'll
Where
move
would you
Bryn
go?
as well.
Yeah. I might need to hang on. I need to save this up, like, or I will lose the outlook. Sorry. I'm in the middle of doing my commissions, guys. I'm on a time crunch, so I apologize for not being very, very into the game. I gotta make money, y'all. I can still see my character in this bloody game. I have a double cherish right now.
So we'll burst into this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna show this to the John because he needs to know.
Oh. You have been found by a guard.
No. I'm Dax. It's a spell.
Ah, this is unexpected again, yes.
Yeah. See,
You
it's a
just,
good name.
you just keep doing things that are unexpected.
No, shocking.
Because you were so very kind to her. I'm gonna let you know what we've just found out. They know that you're gonna betray them. They're torturing Nephrin right now for information.
Fabulous.
I'm assuming you were fully aware of this as well.
Were you fully aware?
Yes, we know that they know we know.
And we know this and we know
Yes.
that, and yes, we know that they know, and we know that they know. How?
Well, we had laid Nephrin out as bait. She is not on our side. But we left enough clues that she was.
God's sake.
How's that helping?
Because they are not currently looking for the traitors that exist. They are having dissent within their own ranks. They are unstabilized.
Right, true, yeah.
Yeah. Sammy, this is.
You know what, to be honest, I had no idea Duergar politics was this intricate.
We
It's,
are a
you know.
fabulous group of individuals.
So you're all right. You're okay. You're doing.
Our plan is going according to, well, the plan.
And is that dragon thing okay? Because that was a gift from the Sunblights.
It seems to follow my instructions.
But they think they know you're betraying them.
He is quite enamored with me.
Sunblight.
Yes. He is malleable.
But I'm gonna be honest, Wonderful, I'm lost. But you do you. You seem
His
you seem quite
enamored
comfortable.
state leaves him weak to manipulation.
But if he thinks you're gonna betray him, what that?
That will be a bridge that I burn when I get to it. For
Before
now,
you cross it.
once I've crossed it, when I'm partway across, who will know?
Oh.
When the time is right, he will fall.
Okay, well, best of luck with that. Yeah,
Best of luck with your own plans.
thank you.
You have plans?
I assume
No,
they do. Vague voice who's round the corner.
We should probably get some, I think. Well, enjoy lunch, which, you know.
Yes, they're just starting now.
Right, so if we leave and go out, I don't know if we even need to do anything here. I think they're just going to tear themselves apart without us. I think they're just going to elaborately set up more and more people as bait, and like in a day or two, 10,000 will be dead.
Whereas at this point, we need to find more information.
It's also at this point,
Do we
Cherish.
Yeah.
It's also at this point you just hear a joyous chuckle in your ear
No, period.
and the sound of crunching popcorn.
Yeah.
And your husband just says, "This is most entertaining."
You, Dax, you just hear like Cherish make kind of a kind of noise and a soft chuckle.
So what on earth do we do now?
Well, there's an elevator down in that room.
I mean, you know, even if there's an army down there, it might be better to deal with than this.
Cherish,
insanity.
you just hear, "Up or down, darling, one way or the other. It will continue to be glorious to watch."
I think we should go down. We explored the majority of this place. I think we should go down.
Let's do it. Let's get these others.
Snicket flings open the door dramatically.
Some good drama, Snicket.
Look,
Not that way,
it goes up
Cherish.
and down.
Can you? Everyone's starting. I can't see anybody anymore.
This way.
Yeah. And come.
Could I inspect this armor?
Yes.
Just while we're waiting for people to.
I'm also going to use Eldritch Sight, please.
The armor is indeed magical.
I say this to Dax.
Mm.
Be careful. Does it tell me what type of magic? Ouch.
It would be, I think transmutational magic.
Oh boy.
Is that the sort of one where it could lead to it coming alive and attacking us?
Yeah, something like that, or like shifting things be shifted to someone else. Changing magic kind of. Is it changing kind of magic?
Yes.
Someone
Changing from one thing into another.
Chasing from inanimate to animate.
For
Honestly,
instance.
it might be.
Should
I will relay this to the team. That is also transmutation magic that I'm seeing. Super Seven right near the deck, like hi.
Should I
Please be
still
careful.
do an investigation on it, John, or is it just?
Do you with the new information that there is magic on it, would you still want to investigate it?
Yes, but I don't want to touch it.
Okay. Roll me a perception or investigation. You can see that there are like chips and dents in the armor, as if it's been used as a training dummy. About 30 seconds passes, and the giant iron cage in the middle of the room, the elevator drops out of the ceiling, and the doors slide open.
Can we all fit in?
It would be tight. You can probably fit about 4 of you in at a time.
You go, Dax, and have Moss and Carrie and Snicker with you. Possibly?
I mean, who?
Oh, Snicker's already jumping in.
Yeah. You
Now
go.
that- now
You
that we're
four
doing
go,
this, yeah.
and then wait, hang on. Yeah, this could be all good. The zombies
I
have just
have
noticed.
to be within 60 feet of my zombies to be able to command them.
Yeah, my guesses are we'll have to do it in 3 trips. Yeah, so Snicket, Dax, and Moss will go in first, and the second would be,
After a minute passes, the doors.
and then Carrion and the 2 zombies, and AJ will go, and it will just be Brim and me.
With a shudder, the cage lowers into the ground.
And into the fire.
And you disappear into darkness. You can see the stone passing immediately in front of the cage, but there is nothing else to see.
Are
Is
we
there- is there wind-
truly
is there-
going
is-
into the Underdark, guys?
Is there wind whistling past us as we go down?
Not that fast.
Oh. I was hoping that the wind would make some sort of tune.
So sorry. Let
Sort
me get the correct
Sort of-
people first.
Sort of like some sort of elevator music.
Sadly, not. So we've got Moss.
Do you think
We've-
these elevators would do better with music to entertain you as you go down?
No.
It would be better distraction than this darkness.
About
Moss
a
grabs
minute.
Dax's arm.
About a minute passes, and I need to remember how to do the thing that I'm gonna do. This and this. No?
It's
Okay,
This. Yes.
Ooh, hello.
Steps off the elevator before it goes back up.
Yup.
Wait, there's light down here.
Sorry, I'm making noises, guys.
Well,
We didn't notice.
Surely you didn't.
About a minute passes of the lift being here and the doors. And The lift disappears upwards.
Could I pee around the corner?
Roll
I'm
me.
assuming I'm still the Duergar. It'll look like one anyway.
Roll me a perception check.
Damn.
The cave is lit with a strange, luminescence. You can't quite tell where it's coming from. You look round the corner and see a jagged ceilinged, natural-looking cave. 4 Duergar, 2 of them taller than normal, are restraining a hulking biped with an insectoid body, a large sack over its head.
I was just like, I think I preferred the upper floor myself. I think this elevator has ceased to interest me now.
About 3 minutes passes, and on the upper floor, the lift pops back into place. The doors slide open.
Didn't it go up? Didn't it go down, middle, up, middle, down, middle, up, middle?
It does.
So yes, I'm not getting in it yet.
A minute passes and the doors slide closed and it slides upwards into the ceiling. And then another minute passes and another and another and it slides back down.
Now I go in with Mazombles and with AK if he wants to go with us. Which, considering Amy isn't here, he's coming with us.
His ass will be dragged.
Uh,
Feathered ass will be dragged.
So AJ and that and 2 zombleberries. So
We'll put finger to lip when they appear through the door, quiet.
Rude.
3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So about 11 minutes pass as the chain is constantly moving before the lift reappears and AJ and the zombies and Carrion step off. And then the lift disappears again and the whole 11 minutes pass before Cherish appears on the lift.
Yes, along with Brim.
Along with Brim, who is also here.
Honest.
We will just go, shh. Them.
And you all step off of the lift, and it slides back up again.
Alright, so we're here. What do we do now?
I don't know, we've literally been told to shush.
Maybe start making a way.
There's a bunch of Duergar down there and a big bug monster.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, really.
Oh boy. Okay.
Find a way to release the bug monster, let it kill Duergar?
I don't see why not. That sounds fun.
Is Dax gonna be the one that does this? Because it looks like a Duergar still, which lasts for an hour,
It-
so we must have.
You have probably overrun that by a little way now.
I'm still everyone. I'm still a Duergar, right? before I go out there, I'm like, nah.
You know,
No
Nope.
anymore.
no.
Invisibility? Anyone turn invisible?
Yes.
Yeah, I can go invisible. I can't go invisible. I thought I could, but I can't. Can I?
It's important that you believe in yourself, Snigger.
I need to make sure because for some reason it's a bit confusing in my mind what spells I've got prepared and what spells I haven't got prepared.
Snicket can go invisible as long as no one's looking at him.
Yes, that's it.
That's cute.
That's exactly
I love
right.
it.
I'm just checking my character on D&D Beyond because this thing lists out all the spells and isn't easy to see which ones you got prepared.
10 points for anyone who gets the reference.
Mystery Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can actually go invisible. I do have invisibility, yes.
I'm not, terribly pleased. I'm not sure that you're trusting Snicket to go on a delicate stealth mission, but fine, that's what we've got.
Matt and Carrion.
Snicket and Carrion, what could possibly go wrong?
You can
Carrion,
see
Carrion,
the
come look at-
Duergar are still
Come and look
fighting
at
with
this.
this.
Come and look at this.
No, I don't want my zombies with me.
The only problem is, if we let the bug go, is he going to know that we were the ones who let him go?
You're invisible, they won't know.
Exactly. So is it going to attack us as well when
Well-
it's through with them?
At the same time, we don't know because if it's a thing that lives underground, it might not rely on sight. So it might be able to,
Would we recognise this creature?
Probably not.
Okay.
I
I shall put my player knowledge away for the moment then.
if
I
it's
shall
not
close
even-
that drawer.
If it's not an intelligent creature as well, I might not, even appreciate that we saved it.
What do we
Either that
do?
or we just, it's either that or we literally just stand here talking about it for the rest of time.
I say go for it. Try and get it free and free it so it can attack them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
So, let's...
Right. Going as well. Flip.
Invisible.
It'd be very sneaky going through here. That's
As you get out into the larger chamber, you can see a large sort of subterranean fortress built into this cave.
Oh, joy.
Large worked walls and stonework take up the entire eastern portion of this space. And the heat down here, the sound of metal being worked, the sound of mechanical chains and gears and machinery working is deafening at this point.
I also to Karen. I imagine I'm guessing Karen is next to me. Carrion, are you there? Carrion.
Yes.
I can make a small object give off a smell like meat or something. Do you think this thing eats meat?
It's worth a go.
I like to pick up a pebble from the ground and tap it a bit with a couple of tools and imbue it with the property of being able to emit the odor of raw, just freshly slaughtered meat,
Okay.
and then toss it carefully to the feet of this big creature.
Okay. Roll me a dexterity check.
Could possibly go wrong.
A rock at it.
Oh,
you
15.
them against us by hit over
15.
You toss the stone and it lands at the feet of the creature, and you see an instant reaction in it. It fights harder against the chains, the ropes that are holding it, and
Do I have?
unfortunately the Duergar who are holding it hold it steady still.
Hmm.
Right idea, but more.
I mean, I have a dagger, but I don't know if cutting a rope counts as an attack. So,
And they're gonna move closer to sort of the door of this fortress.
I feel I must ask GM. Would cutting a rope with a dagger count as an attack, and therefore dispel my invisibility?
I think it technically would.
Damn it. Hmm.
We need to make this thing mad. He got mad with the idea of food, obviously.
I don't know what else I could, because obviously.
Do you have any sort of? What about a Don't you have invisible
I
things
can't
that can
do that though. Fuck. I was gonna say
No, wait.
cause.
Could you like shout out for the Duergar and say like, "Oh, there's a problem, or there's a fire," to try and distract them from what they're doing, and that helps the creature get free.
Maybe
gonna
you
say-
do.
Getting the service done a flip.
don't you have unseen servants?
I do have unseen servant.
You know, one thing that could be cool to do, guys. Only 2 people in this group will understand this. Maybe pretend to become cave inspectors. Oh man, I
Oh,
misplayed
boy.
his bit.
I could, but once again, if I cast unseen servant,
But you're not
Invisible-
attacking it. That's not an attack, is it?
but it's still a spell.
Oh, it's concentration, isn't it?
No, it's not. But any spell will cancel invisibility.
Okay. When he attacks or casts a spell, okay, yes, that makes absolute perfect sense. So, but that's a feature, not a spell then. If we need to do something now. We need to do something now.
We need to do something now. We need to do something now. I mean, technically, if we just get the ropes off of it, it will start attacking, and then I suppose we just call for help from the guys.
Oh. Yeah. I'm so tempted just to launch to shoot a firebolt into the rope, knowing that it would drop my invisibility.
What are you doing?
I'm going to launch firebolt into. I'm going to shoot a firebolt into the rope.
Okay, roll the attack with advantage.
15.
I'm going to say that hits a rope.
Yeah.
That feels like that would hit a rope.
I would think so. This thing's
would
pulling
you-
at it, just not exactly flipping around everywhere. It's kind of.
Yeah.
I would expect a taut rope.
It's a
Does that mean
very taut rope.
It's
Okay.
it's so taut.
Roll me
Does
the
that mean
damage. We'll see how that goes.
12 points of fire damage, and I take it the rope is also set on fire.
The rope sets on fire, and just one of the ropes instantly snaps. And I'm gonna say, with that, roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Quack, quack, quack.
And
Oh,
suddenly, in the middle of the room,
There's a goblin.
there's a goblin.
Roll my damn initiative, you piece of shit. There we go. See, it's because I insulted the dice.
And so they're going to go at 5.
The
Dax is on it.
okay, this is good.
And then AJ and Brim roll these things. Oh, AJ.
Oh, AJ.
What did AJ get?
AJ rolled a 1,
Oh no.
That sucks.
which isn't the worst initiative. You hear from the back of the room the sound of the crossbow bolt. This rope snapping. And the sound of Duergar turning and cursing and looking at the suddenly incredibly visible Snicket.
Fight.
Dax, what do you do?
Dax?
Richard?
Richard!
Oh,
Go to pick.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
well,
Do we carry on for a sec? Or what's the plan?
yeah.
I'm getting a name
Oh,
for
oh,
every.
oh,
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
What do you do, Dax?
We know that this is, things are happening now.
You can very clearly, from where you are stood, see the rope snapped. The two ends of the flaming rope, the Duergar cursing, and Snicket appears in the middle of the chamber.
Well, I'm gonna fire an arrow at this Duergar that I can see.
Which Duergar, sorry? Oh, that one.
Yeah. Christ's sake.
You fire, and the arrow sinks into the wall behind him.
I'll take another shot.
Okay. This time you fire, you aim true, you let go of the arrow, and it sinks into the Duergar.
So that's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I will also move further forward into the fight. If it'll let us move. Oh, right. Okay. That's me.
Moss.
This bug currently, how many ropes does it have on it?
It's lost one of two ropes that was holding it from the left-hand side.
So the one that this dude was holding.
Yes. So sort of there are two main ropes that the two enlarged Duergar are holding, and two sort of guiding ropes that the smaller Duergar are using to sort of try and steer it. One of the two main ropes is gone.
Can I shoot for the other rope? The other
Yes.
big rope that the chunky dude is holding. I want the two small ones having to pull this bug around. Because I feel like that would just be perfect. And she is gonna, because she's not moved. So she's gonna steady herself and take the shot, so that would then be advantage.
Yes.
Advantage.
That'll hit.
Nice. And normal.
From out of the darkness over Snicket's head, an arrow flies and just shears through the rope on the other side. There's a twang, and the rope snaps in two.
Yeah, and that is me done.
Rime is going to run around the corner and sort of slides to a halt, seeing this large fortress in front of him. A large so this is a there is a large iron gate here, and he just swears in a language you don't understand.
Make ready. Your
Snicket.
turn comes.
Yes, I am going to cast Expeditious Treat on myself, funnily enough.
Where are you going?
Run away, 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 run away.
Classic spellcaster. Start the fight and then run away.
Any further on your go?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
It's your turn.
It is this Duergar's turn, and he runs over to the insect creature, leaps up a little, grabs the bag, and pulls the bag off of the creature's head. And then disappears.
Rude.
Why did you do that?
Because he's an asshole.
Because he's a Duergar, I'm going to turn invisible.
Make ready. Your
Cherish,
Like a bitch.
Yes.
what would you like
Me.
to do?
Not make a freaking massive line on my artwork for a first bit.
That's a good
let's
start.
see. But I shall move to here for now. See the issue. So,
It's a pretty big issue.
I'll get here. And I'm going to proceed to use... Let's see if I can get Eldritch Blast on here. Eldritch Blast, how far do you go, my good friend?
You can easily Eldritch Blast these things.
I'm gonna get the big Duergar boob.
Left or right?
Yeah, the right. Right. Smack. Normal.
That'll hit.
Oh! Sweet Jesus! Critical!
Yeah.
Critical hit.
That's better, dear. And you just let forth this torrent of gold energy, and it slams into the creature, and the Duergar just... a hole appears in his chest, and he just... to the ground.
Nice! That is my go. Done.
It is your turn.
This Duergar... Poof.
Or has he disappeared as well?
Has also
Yep.
disappeared.
Oh dear.
What a track.
I'm not going to lie, this plan is not going as we expect as I hoped it had.
It is your turn.
The insect creature runs forward, now freed of all but the one rope that is not doing a lot to stop it, and seems to be able to notice carrion somehow.
Thought so.
And so is going to launch into a multi-attack.
Ah, hell.
Right.
That is
No.
a 12. And a
That will hit.
21. That was almost a natural 1 on my screen.
Could have been that. Natural.
So that is 13 points of slashing damage as it just scrapes its claws across you, and then it goes in for a bite with its mandibles.
Rude. So rude.
That is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And so that is going to be another 12 points of slashing damage as it just sinks into you.
Yep.
It will be your turn next.
AJ runs round the corner, swears in a language you possibly don't understand.
Depends upon the language.
Yeah.
I know a lot of languages. Could be anything.
Primordial is apparently the only language they know that's not common. So they swear in
Oh,
Primordial.
Well, I understand.
You understand. We're going to get a Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level. Aimed at Mr. Giant Bug Thing. Fails the saving throw.
This is just a random thought, but does anybody know Tasha's hideous laughter?
No, sadly.
And
Oh,
then
You want to make a number whole class?
Shame.
it then moves as far as its movement will allow away from AJ.
It is your turn.
This Duergar is dead, so it is now Carrion's go.
Right. I don't have anything I can do. Nothing high power that I can do to harm it, really. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I am going to say a merry fuck it, and I am going to run up here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to let my which one? That one. I'm going to cast a thing to fucking do something, which is going to drop my invisibility, but fuck it. So I'm going to lash out with a mind whip against the Umber Hulk again, because he hit me and it's not very nice.
Okay. It rolled a 8.
No. So 10 psychic damage. And again, it can either take a move, action, or reaction. It can't do all three.
Okay.
No, move, action, or bonus action.
Zombleberries.
Zombleberries. Well, they're just gonna... Hang hang on. I'll do them one at a time, otherwise it's going to cause confusion for their movement. So, Zombleberry 1. Doop. Okay, what? No. No, it's all gone horribly wrong. Well, oh, that is 20 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to move on up. Can I hang on? Where's the spell thingy for it? I need to. Can I get them to dash? You question. You decide what action the creature. Yeah, so I can.
So they
decide
can
what
dash.
action. To take. So yeah, I'm going to get him to dash another 20 feet that way. Right, so they're in the room. And then next Zomble. Because I can't move both of them. Hello.
It is your turn.
There. And then and then and then
Okay.
and that's them.
It is your turn.
Operation Meat Shield is a go.
It is now a Duergar's turn, and
I sense a pattern forming.
Dax. Can I just check a thing before you take your turn?
No.
Dax. Can you make me a charisma saving throw or choose to look away from the Umber Hulk?
Would I know to look away from the Umber Hulk?
You get the sense that you are, like, your eyes are drawn into the eyes of this creature. You can choose to close your eyes or look away from it or suffer whatever is going to happen.
I'm gonna look at it. Yeah. So charisma saving.
Charisma saving throw, please.
Well,
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Could you roll me a d8? You do nothing this turn. You look into the eyes of the creature and you stand there.
Okay.
like Freya dripping.
Moss.
No. Okay, so I am gonna have to move slightly because I don't think, yeah, I've not got enough to view on. And I'm gonna take a shot from all the way back here.
Okay.
Just at normal, I think. Yes.
Yes.
Normal.
Nope. The arrow just
nailed an arrow into the ceiling.
slams into the creature's like chitinous armor and it pings off and flies up into the ceiling.
Dang it.
That was my favorite arrow, you bastard.
Yeah. How dare. Yeah, no, that's me.
Staying there.
Yes.
Brim is gonna make a charisma saving throw.
Do it better than Dax. Yeah, it was better than Dax.
Brim is gonna charge forward and unarmed strike.
Wha-pow!
Oh no, I was expecting a child.
Really? No, that's not right.
That isn't right.
That's not
Like,
critical
nowhere near
hit
right.
damage. Let's try that again, shall we, game?
I'm gonna BRB.
Oh.
It's not good,
It's better than 4.
but it's correct. He's then gonna spin around for a second unarmed strike. And what say we go with another unarmed strike?
And another.
That one
And
hits.
It will be your turn next.
Snicket.
I believe he's BRB.
Oh, he has BRB'd.
Yes.
It is your turn.
You do
Duergar.
Make ready.
Cherish.
Your turn comes.
Tanny.
I think they will be a bit as well.
Are they BRB'd? Is anyone
Annie
here?
is muted.
It is your turn.
Okay.
I think the Duergar's gone big.
I'm afraid that Duergar's BRB'd.
We do have a functionality that you can press that lets us know when you've BRB'd.
It's your
We
turn.
do. I can't remember where it is, though.
It's the door. On the
I
left.
don't have a door.
On the left.
Left.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a door.
That one.
Oh, there we go. That one. I found it now. There it is. I'm going away for a second. I return.
The Umber Hulk is going to step around Brim and is going to attack twice with its claws. Attack a second time with its claws. That'll hit a Brim. Yeah, it will. Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on, kill Brim.
And then it's going to mandible attack the Zombleberry. I assume a 23 hits a zombie.
I'm pretty sure it does. I'll have a quick look. Yes, it does.
I have returned.
1 second, it's been your turn. We'll come back to you in a second. That is 20 points of damage to Zombleberry here. Let me apply that.
I
Would
won't
you-
apply that.
you can
Fuck
apply
you.
that. Yeah, apply the damage.
I will.
Cherish,
It's your turn.
Yes.
Your turn comes.
what would you like to do?
Okay, let's see. Can I get further? Oh, I can just.
hang on a
get
second.
to it.
Hang on a second.
That's a good point. He
Hold on,
moved
I-
up. Could you make me either a charisma saving throw or avert your eyes for this turn?
Can I avert my eyes, please?
You can, in which case
Charge up and run into him.
you are blind.
Cool. I get these kind of things coming to it, so meaning I know where things are according to what has been said.
You can hear things.
Yes. I'm going to get from here. Here? Can I still attack from that angle?
You
Yeah.
can attack from that angle.
Cool. I try and go over.
You are at disadvantage from the being blind.
I'm going to attempt to swipe. First?
You run up with your great axe. Blind.
I have used my branding smite, haven't I? Does it?
You've used your searing smite.
Yes, I've noticed. So I will use branding smite. Get it ready. Boink.
The axe bursts into an astral radiance, and you get ready to swing, your eyes tightly closed shut.
And I do a disadvantage.
Yep.
16?
A 16 misses, I'm afraid.
Motherfucker! Okay.
And that is your go.
Well, I'm here and I am queer.
It's
I'm
your
gonna
turn.
sneeze.
It
I
is your
apologize.
turn. You
Please continue,
are
sir.
next.
It is now AJ's turn. And AJ is going to step up behind his good friend Carrion. Their good friend Carrion.
They are best friends, you might say.
Their best friend Carrion.
Yeah.
And he's going to say, "You're a stupid bug creature."
That's not very nice.
And then he confirms he's not talking to you, Carrion.
Ah. Go along then.
So that is 6 psychic damage. And a disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
It's your turn.
That Duergar is going to continue to be dead.
That's the point. I just only realised something. The
He shouldn't
Umberhawk
have
moved.
moved. He's back over here now, and your zombie is alive.
Is
Well, still.
alive. Alive is a strong word, John.
Kicking.
And I'm gonna say that Cherish somehow managed to go further than they should have done, because I bust up.
Yeah.
No.
And I'm gonna make that attack with the mandibles against Rime. That'll hit.
Snicket has also returned once we sort this timeline issue out. Oh dear.
Rime is not looking healthy, and it is now Snicket's turn. As we're going all
dear.
wibbly wobbly with time.
30. Oh, this is all going fun. We haven't seen Betsy for a while, have we? I think we're going to bring Betsy out.
We're gonna have Betsy, are we?
We're going to have Betsy, yeah.
Say.
I do have the Betsy Force Ballista. There we are. Can I put the token on myself, or do you have to put the token on that?
I think you can put the token on yourself. If you can't, I can put the token on. Is it the Force Ballista, you say?
It is, yes.
Betsy sort of comes to life on your shoulder and hops down onto the ground.
Betsy is going to move around here. I think that's within her feet. Leave. Go. And it's been a while. And where is he? Feet. Yeah, that's right. 15 feet, and Force Ballista at the Umberhawk.
Okay.
I don't. Snicket doesn't know its name, but I think we all know what it is by now.
I've said its name a few times, as
Yeah.
it's hard to keep referring to things by unusual names.
Force Ballista. Fire. Oh. Betsy is very unhappy.
Betsy fires, and there is a chunk of wall that. And now that everybody's had weird. Actually, also, I'm gonna. Cherish is not blind.
I can see.
Carrion.
Hi.
Hi.
I am going away.
Bye.
I am going to. Oh my god, what am I going to do?
That's a
Well,
good question.
I mean, I've not used any really first level spells, really, so screw it. It's going to get a first level magic missile. Just
Okay.
screw this thing and all it stands for. So it's 3. It's another 2d4.
Yeah. 2d4 plus 2.
Just so I can get it all situational. Ugh, rubbish. 7. 7 guaranteed Brucey
Okay.
bonus damage.
Several bolts slam into the hide of the Umber Hulk.
Yeah. And that'll be me, because that's using a bonus action to order these dudes around. These rude dudes with attitude.
When a creature starts its turn within 30 feet of the Umber Hulk, they are creatures.
Yeah.
Where's my turn tracker gone? Turn tracker. There you
I
are.
don't know what you with it.
It is the Zombleberry's turn, and could they either make me charisma saving throws or avert their eyes?
They're going to look at the knees of the Umber Hulk.
It has knees?
Okay.
I'm going to assume it's got a pair of really, knobbly knees, like Beano style knobbly knees.
Yes. Only the best knees.
They close their eyes.
And he's going to shuffle his way over to where he last remembers the Umber Hulk being,
Yep.
and he's going to attempt... Why have I still got that open? He's going to attempt to... he's going to attempt to do a slam attack at disadvantage. Which is probably not going to work. Oh, I want an natural 20 as well.
That just feels bad. But
It
yeah,
does.
it doesn't hit.
I think they only get the one attack, so that's him. Next. He goes rumbling up. And he also does a slam attack. But this one will be at normal.
At
Because-
normal.
Because Slanky. It's wanky flanky. 18. 21.
That will hit.
Normal. 3. There's 4 total.
Slams into the giant bug creature.
It's your turn.
This Duergar is going to do that. Dax, could you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
Or look away.
Yes, do I still have that option to look away?
You
or
do
am I-
still have the option of looking away from its eyes.
He seems to be adamant about the 30 feet rule, so if you just avert your eyes, then step back and then look back again.
I'm going to try and make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, it can't go worse than last time. Could be not better, but
For God's sake, John,
I'm
you're
going to
not
stop
allowed-
speaking.
You're not allowed to talk about dice anymore.
John!
Could you roll me a
Just mean!
Could you roll me a d8, please?
So mean.
Okay, well, that again could have been worse. You continue to stare at it.
Alright, that's me.
Moss,
Hello.
do you fancy getting within 30 feet of it?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I don't. For some strange, mysterious reason that I can't.
You just
Can't
look at
fully
the
conceive.
the drool falling down the side of Dax's slack face.
Yeah. I am going to steady aim at it with a short bow. that one.
The
Attack.
fucking twang.
At advantage.
That'll hit.
Very glad to have done that at advantage. Any bonuses?
Yes, you do get your extra
Yes.
2d6.
Back to normal.
How would you like to do this?
The arrow is gonna slot its way between people, and it's gonna get it straight through the mouth.
Okay. It opens its mandibles to roar.
Yeah.
It lets out a bellow, and the arrow past the side of Dax, over the head of Brim, and just the creature roars, and then suddenly it stops with an arrow protruding from its mouth.
Damn.
It slams down onto its side, and Dax, you suddenly shake awake and can't remember the last few minutes. Last few seconds. You know there was an intense combat happening, but it's like suddenly you're here now. Suddenly everything's jumped around and people have moved, and you didn't notice any of that happening.
Yeah. Very weird.
Freedom of movement.
Gonna shuffle in. Over here, probably.
Carrion is going to slam his back against the wall and slide down it.
I'm just gonna do something here.
I call back to Carrion. Hey, Carrion, this thing's skull looks quite big.
As Chairs proceeds to chop its head off and try to receive the skull. let me get it for you.
It's a bug. Its skull's on the outside.
Oh yeah, exoskeleton, right? Do you still want the head?
If it's travelable, yeah.
How big is it, John? How big is
It's
it?
quite a big head.
Is it like bigger than a football?
Yeah.
2 footballs?
There is conveniently on the ground nearby where the fight started a sack that fits in the head. The head fits in.
Brilliant. I shall throw that in there.
Where did the other guys go? Are they
They went
gone?
invisible. And
My guess is that they normally turn invisible, so I'm worried they might go on off to find reinforcements, so be unguidable.
But consider the creature knew where Carrion was, but it didn't attack anything else around it.
yes, that is.
I go over to Carrion and let me go this way so that you're not fully in. And proceed to give Carrion the head of the hulky thing. There you go, buddy.
It's you. He is bleeding profusely.
We should heal you. Does anyone? Let me see. Do I have anything on me? I've got nothing. Damn it.
AJ. There, buddy. You get 8 points of healing.
Yeah,
Brim was quite badly hurt as well, wasn't he?
he did take some palpable hits. So some of the claw mark seals open and seals closed a little bit, and mandible bite seals closed a little bit.
I know Brim has his own healing stuff, doesn't he? But does he need anything else? Like,
hang on a second. I need to give Brim a short rest to see, because I think his key points should have come back, and he wasn't here to take a short rest. Did his key points not come back on a short rest yet?
I think they do for monks, don't they? I think they do.
I think they do after a certain point.
Yeah, no, they do come back on a short rest, and they aren't
that's right.
there.
Well, what a load of poop.
Oh, what a load of poop. He is going to do a healing hand on himself.
Gonna just start touching himself like some sort of pervert.
Yeah.
Have we had that?
Or stood over an unveil corpse. Just kids to moss. Sidles past.
Oh boy.
Helps carrying up.
So.
What's his name?
Hmm?
Bumble. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
Cedric.
I've really not been in the frame of mind to name them yet, and this one can be Nathaniel, and this one can be Farfet Nugan.
Nice to meet you, Nathaniel, and waves at the other one.
The other one looks over and...
Yeah. I command him to wave. And not just like a wave, like a hold hand up and wiggle fingers wave.
Nice.
And then one of the fingers just... poof, and falls to the ground.
Oh, bud.
Are they all right?
I mean, they're zombies. Their body's not really designed to move.
Right.
oh, there was one dead Duergar, wasn't there? We killed one.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
one of the big ones.
he was just over here somewhere.
Yeah, can we loot his body?
Just didn't know.
He has standard dwarven gear on him, a war pick, a javelin, some mail,
What's it addressed to?
scale mail.
Does he have a key? Or
He does not.
a map of the fortress?
Conveniently, no. He doesn't carry a map to the place where he lives.
With all secret entrances marked on it. And structural weaknesses.
Surprisingly, no.
Let's try him.
Let me describe a little what you see, though. Over here is here
There we go.
All there.
is a 20-foot high, 15-foot wide gate set into a 15-foot high, 10-foot wide gate set into a 20-foot high, 15-foot wide wall. There is a double gate.
Okay.
You can see on the other side of it a large padlock holds it closed.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Some
padlock
passageways
holding
leading
it.
the way.
Mm.
I'm gonna go and listen at this. Oh, Betsy hops back on my shoulder, by the way.
You can hear.
Sit down, take a breather for a bit.
You can hear the sound of metal being worked, of people moving, of dwarven shouting, and monstrous noises on the other side of the gate.
Metal being worked, voices, monsters monstering. It's
John,
Hello.
how far can I see?
How far can you see?
In this cave, like specifically this direction.
I mean,
Can I see?
You can probably perceive the thing I also perceive.
There is a slight gap in the door for some reason.
I think
Down here?
Sean is probably more talking about that down here.
This way.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a well lit cave. I'm assuming we see them.
You do see them.
Two things down there. Don't know what they are. John, what do they look like?
They are small quadrupedal creatures. Long tails whip behind them. Antennae flick around at the top of their small heads, and they seem to be chewing the walls.
Things down there, 4 legs, tails, antenna, chewing the walls. What the hell are they? Are they safe?
I see them. I mean, they're not bothered by us currently.
No, but maybe we just keep an eye. I don't know what they are.
It's like I can. As they are pointed to that area, do I see them as well?
Yeah, you can all see them.
No,
They're not hiding. We're in a well-lit cave. Come on.
I know that. I was just like, maybe
There's
they're just
only
too busy nobbling on the walls.
Oh.
The walls.
I can only see 2.
I can only see 2, yeah.
No, there's another one. Almost as if he heard us talking about him.
Hello.
Why are they chewing the walls?
I mean,
Do
maybe there's
they eat walls?
maybe there's something they want in the walls, something they like in the walls.
You can see glittering veins in the stone walls.
Turns to Bryn. Any idea what that is?
Could be iron. This is not Scottish.
I know.
Oh, could be iron. Oh, really? I am not doppelganger.
Oh dear.
Ach. Och.
I the new.
Och, I the new. It could be iron.
Let's go
Iron
Birmingham.
blue.
Now it's got Liverpudlian.
Are you fucking kidding? Child.
Just imagine that, but in Brim's accent. Just
Yeah, I'm there.
It could be iron.
Could be iron.
Iron's a good metal to work, and they want to work metal. Probably.
I thought Brim was Scottish. My bad.
Scottish.
Scottish.
Well, that's a little bit Scottish, I see.
He's from Waterdeep, isn't he?
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
That's how they all talk in Waterdeep.
What?
Anywho, yes, it's probably iron, Bryn.
This is fine. This is absolutely fine.
Maybe they just like eating iron.
Maybe.
Either way, they are not bothering us, and we shall not bother them.
They're chill for now, so we'll
Just
I'll keep an eye.
if it is iron, just don't go near with them with iron stuff. Whether they'll try and eat you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, John, can I pick up one of my 2 arrows that I fired?
Yes.
I've lost a lot of blood.
One of them has disappeared into the ceiling.
Yes. We know where it is.
You know where it
Go on
is.
there.
It's not retrievable.
Yeah.
You pull the other one from the mouth of the giant hulking creature.
I hold open the sack for you.
Thanks. Did you say one of these doors had a padlock on it?
This one.
Did I hear that right? Do you want me to try and open it?
Don't see why not.
Well, you are the master of unlocking.
Did we hear
I
anything
mean-
at it?
Again, the lock's on the outside. Like the padlock is on the outside.
No, it's on the
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, so you have to reach through and try and
Oh,
pick.
is it like a gate? Like, so rather than a solid door?
There are some bars so that you can
Ah,
potentially try and reach through and pick the lock.
I suppose there's like a hole that Cherish can peek through.
No, not any that you can get a good view through.
Did Snicket hear anything?
The sound of metal,
heard-
the sound of
Grunt, many
dwarven
large
shouting, and
Dwarven shouting, yep.
Do I really want to stick my hands through there and try and pick that if there's potentially people in there?
Why don't we investigate this door down here and see if this is a better option?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the huge door, isn't it? Like the.
You might check it. I don't know.
I mean, there are some like paths off over here as well. I don't know if that's just going to be like the various holes we saw to go down into the. You know.
There's lots to explore here.
I mean, could we get those creatures to eat the lock, or eat the bars, or eat the door, or the wall?
I don't feel comfortable picking up something that really we shouldn't be picking up on.
I don't know.
Can I listen at this door? Let's do something.
Sorry.
you can't hear anything on the other side at the moment.
Okay. Can I open the door a crack and ground it?
Yes.
Oh God!
You see.
That was a large crack.
You see a corridor with arrow slits on either side.
I take it I'm not supposed to see those other bits that are behind the arrow slits.
Do they see me? No.
We'll see that you can see that there are people on either side of them.
Okay, well, see there's a door at the end, so I shall close the door and report my findings to the rest of the group. There's a long corridor with lots of arrow slits. I suspect there may be arrows behind those arrow slits. And a door at the end.
Like a kill box.
Yes, yes.
Cool.
Is there anything looking like it's down Cherish and Dax's routes?
You can. They see long, winding pathways that don't really lead anywhere.
So what you're saying is options are door number 1 with all the big machinery behind it, door number 2 with the hill corridor behind it, and wide cavern number 3 with the strange iron-eating insects in it.
Pretty much, yeah.
There seems to be light down that big cavern as well. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
looking to.
Big mist. by the looks of it.
I'm going to do a very quick sneak down there and see.
Oh,
I'm going to throw it out there. That's not actually light that you see. That's just where the floor of the cave stopped working. That is just a map error. That is not actually there.
Okay, so it's just an empty cave down there.
It is just an empty cave.
Well, then our only choice is for me to try and pick this door.
Well, I believe in you.
DM, those creatures, does it look like that they're like beasts or more like monstrosities?
They are monstrosities.
Ah.
Does that leave me to pick the door then?
It does.
Okay.
Pick the door.
Yeah, pick the door.
Pick the door.
Pick the door, pick the
Please.
door.
I get Farfet Nugan to do a little dance to inspire it to try and cheer you on.
Are they going to dance in time with AJ?
Yes.
Were they bards? Were they bards when they were alive?
AJ,
What we're rolling, John?
AJ will inspire you, I guess.
Are they doing the thriller dance?
Because why not? Yeah, AJ leads Farfignugan in the thriller dance.
Cool.
Apparently, bardic inspiration comes with damage now.
Good to know.
Really?
What am I rolling, John?
Roll me a dexterity check with your. Technically, it's make a dexterity saving throw because that's dexterity with your proficiency bonus.
Saving throw, yeah.
You can choose to add the bardic inspiration to this if you wish. I believe it's a D8.
To add 1d8 to the situational bonus. And roll it normal. Yep.
Yep.
But
Oh, lovely.
nailed it.
You reach through and it's a complex lock. And it's made even more complex by the fact that you are doing it by feel alone.
Yep.
But a few minutes pass and all sound of this attempt is drowned out by the loud sounds of blacksmithing and dwarven shouting from the other side. Bubbling metal, molten metal sounds. And suddenly, click, and the door swings open.
She will have been very careful to re-hook the padlock so it didn't drop on the floor.
You get a
You know what,
long
Moss, I think
description
you
now, so...
No, Moss, just close the door, please. Close the door, please.
Smoke fills this warm cavern, which has a ceiling that ranges from 40 to 20 feet along the south wall. The source of the smoke and heat is a 10-foot tall stone forge shaped like a pyramid with its peak sheared off. Ripples of heat and flashes of firelight spew from the top of the forge, which emits a deep pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends east from the forge, with rows of black anvils on either side of the depression. Overlooking the forge are 4 20-foot tall guard towers with grey-skinned dwarves standing behind the low battlements. Stone stairs provide access to the tops of the 2 towers nearest the forge. South of the forge, 5-foot tall iron platforms fitted with cranes and clamps, with short flights of iron stairs leading to the top platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of a female Duergar with a horn and 6 hulking bipeds, their white fur stained with soot. They are tossing scraps into a cylindrical hole. In the 20-foot high ceiling above this bin is a wide rectangular hole. Atop the platform is a huge dragon made entirely of dark ice. It sits immobile, surrounded by cranes and held to the platform by heavy iron clamps. I'm just going to zoom out on the battle map real quick, just so that we can see this whole space. You see in front of the forge one Duergar wearing a metallic crown made of the same black metal that you have seen in other places. A Chardalan crown, soot-stained grey beard, jagged black crown on his brow, and a spiky black gauntlet on one hand. He turns to see you, laughs. You are too late. It is finished. We shall burn the 10 towns, and the Sunblight Empire shall rise. And that is where we will finish for this year.